Welcome to the Jehovah Chronicles with your host, Cosmon Cal.
About to go down. It's about to go down, man. Let's get some of this. What we gonna put up in here, man? We just gonna throw some music on real quick. Let the family come in, man. I'm drop the link real quick. Hold on, let me throw something on real quick.
On this path of life, guided by the in the land of truth and light, where the spirits dance all night, the Creator gang shines bright, guiding us with all their might. Trumpets sound across the sky as we raise our voices high, praising the one most high, under the oasis watchful eye. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune, under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone. Harmony in every beat, our faith is concrete. Through the pages of the OSP, ancient wisdom on display, teaching us the righteous way, leading us to a brighter day. With each trumpet blast, we're reminded of the past and the love that will ever last in this divine contrast. United in spirit, we uplift and hear it. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune, under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone. We sing songs of love and grace in this sacred space. For the Creator gang we embrace, their wisdom we chase, with trumpets playing in tune, under the silvery moon. We dance until the morning sun, this connection never undone.
Of course, it's your hostess with the mostest, holding that fire like a roach clip, your naga, your nerve, fresh up off of that curb, jelly jam, preserve Cosmonian. Hey, this gonna be light work. Man, y'all thumb up the video as y'all come in, man. Share out the live, you dig what I'm saying? Share out the live as you come on in. Come on in, you got to come on in. Come on in, you got to come on in. You dig what I'm talking about? It's gonna be an easy dub for the Creator gang. You dig what I'm talking about? Right. You dig what I'm talking about? That whole over talking and all that is for the fact that you can't intellectually and objectively prove your point. Huh? I murk they ass. Murk they ass with it. See, it's a little dirty secret that they trying to push. The whole ideal of God being light is oxymoronic, right? Non-logical, unlogical, for the sense that scientific theories and theological myths can't be used to prove or debunk each other, right? See, the dummy took the other, I ain't gonna call him a dummy, the brother took a debate on is light objective, not understanding light comes in X-rays, gamma rays, that you dig what I'm talking about, radio waves that are not objective, right? No radio wave is objective. You dig what I'm talking about? So yeah, definitely long hanging fruit, but him was big mad. Him was big mad over there. Because the thing is, the conversation is illogical. First of all, he never stopped and even asked me, what did I think God was? He think, yes, you know, I asked him, I said, what do you think God is? He said, God is power. What he doesn't know, you dig what I'm talking about? That his so-called electromagnetic radiation, right, can't exist without motion. Huh? They're intrinsically locked in. Until there is motion, there can be no electromagnetic radiation of any type. Because an electromagnetic wave itself is a self-propagating disturbance of electric and magnetic fields, right? That inherently evolves motion and change. So you can't even, your God can't exist. Light, he keep trying to tell it. Yeah, we're not debating that light is electromagnetism. We're saying your light has limitations which your God is not supposed to have. Huh? That's a body bag. Your God can't exist without motion. Funny. Y'all just say the same thing. Your God can't exist. Right? It was the motion first. It was the motion before the force. The motion before the energy. Huh? It was the motion first. Huh? What? Hold on, let me show y'all this. It was the motion first. It's a body bag. You should have actually read Owaspy before you came over here playing. Huh? All was, all is, all shall ever be, and the all spake sound, and then motion was. Huh? And is, and ever shall be. Light depends on motion. Motion exists before light was. And being positive motion, force, this is why they call him he and him. So we see that the motion must precede any force, let alone light, one of the easiest ones in the world. Yeah, guess what? We got forces. I asked him a simple power. Is your God all powerful, right? Hold on one second. You dig what I'm saying? I just asked him a simple question. You dig what I'm talking about? Asked him really two simple questions. Couldn't prove it. Right? And so I debunked him. He said, I asked him, is light God all powerful? He must be if he is God that you think is the creator. He must be all powerful. Can't be no powers outside of him. None. Well, we got strong and weak force outside of the electromagnetic radiation and spectrum. We also got gravity, outside, existing alongside and before your God. So see, God ain't supposed to have nobody on side of him. This creator of yours ain't supposed to have nobody on side of him creating. But we see that your God has not only other forces on side of it, you dig what I'm talking about, that in many instances are greater than the electromagnetic spectrum, as in nuclear fission and fusion. So this is just really easy money, right? The all motion is his speech. So the proof that all things is moving, that creator created it. And look, ain't no God here. It didn't say God nowhere. No. Is the creator motion? No. He predates motion. Is the creator positive? No. He predates force. Is he a he and him in fact? No. That's just what we call him because he's male and positive, as in energy. He's before male. He said, I am, and he comprehended all things, the seen and the unseen. Guess what? That's visible and invisible light. That's something you nor your God can do. Your God is not intelligent. I asked him another quick question. Another aspect that your God must be, besides all powerful, he must be all knowing. I asked, could he show that light is intelligent? That it has logic and produces live, living, logical entities. Couldn't do it. He started nigga-splaining. That's why they named NGA nigga. That's why they was over there acting niggery. But all that barking, I ain't gonna let you just keep sitting there barking at me. See what I'm talking about? Boy, I get on your head. As y'all see that I always will. These boys is light work, easy. You dig what I'm talking about? This ain't nothing hard. You dig what I'm talking about? I done tag my little brother in on one. This is easy. All electromagnetic radiation is not objective. It is not. You can't see it. Can't see X-rays. That's what objective is. I can see it. Objective, dealing with my eyes, what I can see, what I can perceive. Guess what you can't perceive? An X-ray, a gamma ray, a radio wave. You can't perceive a photon. You can't even see his God until it comes near to something, and then guess what? When he come near, I can turn his God away. I can turn his God off. I can produce his God. Control his God. Temper. Remember, he said electromagnetic radiation, all forms of light. Right? Even the creator, they call the creator the all light. He ain't literally light. He's the source of it. That's the difference. You dig what I'm talking about? That's the difference. And you see, they got the lion when I asked them, dude had already behind the scenes said that it was a theological position. The other guy came in an hour later. He said that, but then the first guy was twisting up what the other guy said. So they ain't even got doctrine together. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to the Horsemen, man. 4 brothers who didn't know nothing, didn't even know each other from 4 different parts of the country get together and they're saying the same exact thing. Same thing I say, Malachi Maccabee say. Same thing I say, Selah Shalom say. Same thing I say, Daryl Cosmon say. Because truly the creator is one. There are many gods. There's only one God maker. Right? He never even stopped to ask me what God is. So in my final round, I'ma debunk the whole fact that God can't even be the creator. He can't. God is part of the creation also. That's why you've always seen him in the shape, form, and figure of a man. Oh, first of all, if he was seen, guess what? Your God has been seen. Ain't your God light? That means you're an idol worshiper. I thought God was a spirit. What happened to that ideology? That's just out the window. They just take what they want and use what they want and throw the rest away. Y'all hit the link. Come on in, man. Y'all hit the link. Come on in. I dropped the link. I think this is going to be easy money. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm debunking. You dig what I'm talking about? See, they want to have a long, drawn-out conversation about light and electromagnetism. No. Right? We agree light is electromagnetism, right? Ain't no debating that. But you took that scientific theory and tried to turn it into theological belief and myth. You can't do it. So I'm gonna beat them up bad on them.
Salute, big bro. You did a great job tonight, man. You did a great job standing on that truth. It's crazy because as much as they worship light as God, these niggas is in gross darkness.
Gross darkness.
They ain't got no light on how to explain how light teaches the thing for the betterment of all humanity. What is light teaching you? What is it?
I think it's
of anything.
Say it again, bro. You broke up a little bit.
I said it's not teaching us nothing practical about the spiritual world at all.
Right. I asked him, okay, if your God is light, you did what I'm talking about. Can you prove your God is intelligent? Don't the creator have to be all-knowing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. My understanding theologically is that they say God is all-knowing, irregardless of any religion or ideology in religion. They all say God is omnipotent, omnipresent, omnipotent. Right? Light is not omnipotent.
Right.
Light is not omnipresent. Light is not all-knowing.
Right.
Light doesn't know anything. It doesn't have intelligence at all. So how could it even be a God? How could it logically create anything if it doesn't think?
Mm-hmm. Most guys, even false gods, got some type of laws and rules and rites and ceremonies in order to show what is the rites and ceremonies that light has displayed for us to worship, in what form, what fashion. You ain't got that.
I don't know. Look at OG. OG said, "What's wrong with them Negroes?" I don't know. And had the nerve to call me an idol worshiper. You worshiping light.
Yeah, that's crazy word.
We don't worship no light. Creator only.
Facts.
Huh? Creator only.
That's it. That's all. Helping your brothers.
Right? They can see. They try to throw in all that white man and whoop whoop whoop. You see how I beat that up? You did what I'm talking about. You can't even bring that up.
Come on, man.
Because first of all, your ideology come from white people. Not one nigga.
Not one.
The Bible. Not now. Not one nigga wrote the Upanishads, the I Ching, or Quran. Huh? So miss me with that. It ain't no book out there that a white boy ain't touched. Get over it.
Yeah.
Get over it. It's not gonna work. And then what you gonna say when we tell y'all, well, we don't even know if JVN is really white. We can't definitively prove it. We don't have a real picture of him.
Right.
Right? We act like iconoclasm hasn't happened. Whitewashing hasn't happened. But the thing is, that's all they can go to. Because you ain't gonna go in there and try to debunk none of that science that's in there.
They don't even have a book to explain.
You keep hearing them say, and Jehovah is your God. No, he not.
Not at all. Not at all.
No. Your
not
God you praise your God, huh? No. Our God tell us to don't praise him. Period.
And it's a female.
Ooh, it's a goddess today, buddy. No wonder yo God is light can't get off the ground. You should have said goddess is light.
Come on,
might have had a better. I was gonna beat you up either way, but you might have had to get some sympathy votes with the sisters. But now I got to do it today. We don't even got a God today. Ooh wee.
Come on, man. That's heavy for them. They don't know what a God is. They don't know none of that.
They don't know what God do. They don't know when they come, when they leave, why they here, what they do, who they are. You dig what I'm talking about? But yet, just because you are religious and indoctrinated as any of the Abrahamic religions, who you trying to point the finger at and who you keep trying to say we are, right? Keep trying to say we somehow religious. No, nigga. We got the key to religion. Huh? We know how to decipher Bible. We don't follow it.
Woo. Come on, bro.
We become God. We don't praise it. Huh? We've been doing that system in America forever. Should have picked up a WASP and read that. I'm gonna hit him with that though. Trust me.
I mean, the fact that you know, there's no quote unquote book that has been written by light. You know what I'm saying? Because every God, every religion, at least got a textbook to follow. Y'all can't even produce a text that light has produced for the betterment of humanity or your brothers and sisters. You ain't got no book. What you following? You just following the visual aspect of life. That's stupid.
You're following the drunken ramblings of a meth head Ezra who drank that Molly water in Babylon and didn't stop talking for 40 days. This is where you get your whole ideology of God from.
Man, come on, man. That's a heavy word. Yeah, Ezra was off that Molly.
Yeah,
for real.
He was off that package. You dig what I'm talking about?
He gonna read.
Did his God give him the Molly? Did he hit him? Did he slip him a Mickey? Cause this nigga talked for 40 days.
Oh man, that nigga was off something powerful though. You see what I'm saying? That's
he hit that water. That boy said, meow 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 meow. That nigga didn't shut up for 40 days.
You know how powerful that drink had to be?
He didn't sleep.
I mean, that nigga Rick James said cocaine is a hell of a drug, but he ain't never stopped. He just talked for 40 days straight off some cocaine. This nigga, Ezra,
I don't know what he had.
He was on strong, whatever that nigga had.
He was off that heavenly, that etheric meth.
Come on. He
was off that ether meth. You think something different? That was different.
That nigga wrote a whole book of hell. He wrote a whole book of hell.
My thing is, bro, you brought a theological belief. God is light, right? Which hold on, do y'all know that it is a theological consensus that God is not light? There ain't two niggas that rock with is God literally light. Not two. The consensus is that God is separate from reality and produced light, showing that he is separate from it, from his creation. Right? So that's in Genesis 1 and 3. And God said, let there be light. So you dig what I'm talking about? God already existed.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which shows you that light.
The heavens and the earth. That existed before. The heavens and the earth was made before your God light was. I thought your God light was supposed to make the heavens and the earth.
Nope.
It's gonna be an easy W.
Yeah, man, that shit's so stupid, man. I'm talking about dumb. End of the day, like you said, nobody would say that God is light. Everybody knows that God is the producer of light or creator of light. You know what I'm saying? So that's silly to say.
I mean, if they were saying, oh, it's a symbolic, symbolically, God is like light, meaning like pure and all that.
Right. That's cool. One thing.
But what they're not understanding is the creator must also be the dark too.
Whoa, wait.
He can't be the light without being the dark.
Got to be the dark too. Got to be.
He got to be the positive and the negative. He got to be the male and the female. He got to be the up and the down.
And so he is. For sure.
Light ain't.
Mm-mm.
I can tell you somewhere light ain't. His God ain't.
Yeah.
His God ain't in interstellar space.
Straight up.
Your God, and then his God can't overcome interstellar space. That's why it's dark. Because there ain't no light there. Because guess what? His God needs a vacuum, y'all. His God can't really function good in a vacuum or a near vacuum. It ain't even a near vacuum and he can't get it right. It ain't even a whole vacuum yet. And this guy, and he can't make it work. Right?
That's good.
The crazy part is his God can't exist without something else.
And it's destructive, like you were saying. Without the atmosphere, nigga, your God will come destroy everything with it.
I'm just telling you. That's why I said, well, let's make it up. My God is the atmosphere then. My God be whooping your God.
Right, being with
And our God save our lives. He stop the sun God from killing us and give us breath. He give us ruach
right.
spirit.
Yeah, I saw how you said that.
Yeah, you dig what I'm talking about? Because your God is trying to kill us, ain't it?
We just making up gods and shit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you got your God is trying to bombard us with UVA, UVB rays. That if the atmosphere God didn't exist, your God would go on to scorch and kill every living thing on the planet.
Oh man, that's funny, man.
It's silly.
Yeah, it really is.
Right? Nobody is debating. And see, they're gonna come with all that trash. They talk about all that electro whoop 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 whoop. That ain't got nothing to do.
All right.
That's science. That ain't got nothing to do with theology.
Mm-hmm.
God is theological.
Right.
It's a belief. Do you know you can not believe in God? You can't not believe in light.
Right. Oh man.
Huh? So they can't even be the same thing.
Yeah.
Light is objective and subjective.
Huh? They got them gamma
So
rays
if they was trying to say that it was metaphysically or symbolically well, then I wouldn't even be debating. You dig what I'm talking about? But no, you said God is literally electromagnetism. There ain't a scientist in the world, not one. There ain't a theologian in the world, not one, that doubles down on that belief. Which, and my whole point is that the hypocrisy. Y'all trying to point the finger at, the Christians this, the Buddhists this, and the Brahmins this, and Muslims that. But you just as indoctrinated and full of belief as anybody else. That's what I be pointing out, the hypocrisy.
Yeah, fact.
You dig what I'm saying? You are no different than any religious pastor trying to get you to believe why he need to pass this plate around again for the umpteenth time.
Hey, you know what's weird to me, right? It's like at least the pastors, they got. I mean, it's not no excuse, but the false gods is inspiring these pastors. How could light, which is not a being, it's not God itself. So how are you being inspired to think it's God? What? That's coming from your own stupid ass self. It ain't even a God inspiring you to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Does a blind man perceive his God? His
not.
God don't exist to a blind man then, right?
Right, exactly.
Again, my oxygen God win. He can't exist without my oxygen God. You dig what I'm saying? He can't even exist.
God. Man, that's
so I'm just saying, I never heard nobody ask that question. What type of God do you serve? Yeah, okay. Let's just say I did believe God was light. Well, what kind of God is light?
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
Right. That part.
Huh?
Is it benevolent?
It takes away the dark, but everything grows in the dark.
Facts.
Huh? So your light is a necessity. You dig what I'm talking about? But not the creator. Your light is a physical phenomenon, a production of material that already existed before the light did.
Where'd that material come from?
right? And then they want to pick and choose what light they want to see. Now, light, the only light that we can perceive is on this visible light. You can't see none of the rest of the spectrum. You need a machine or some type of something else to perceive it.
Right.
Right? It's not objective. Right? There are parts of it that are the wavelength, the rate, frequency. Those parts are objective, but no. Right? You cannot see an X-ray. It is, you cannot objectively hold one.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So the logic is crazy they be using. I told him his whole idea is oxymoronic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the inspiration? I can't even discern the inspiration behind what's making you think that stupid ass shit.
Right. Now, and then I know it's John. It's the Bible.
Oh, that's what they pulling the
John
verse
1 and
from?
5.
Oh, that's what they using that?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. You coming out the Bible with this logic? That's that's asinine logic, man. That shit is
And then mind you, this ain't God saying it. It's Jesus saying it about God. Comparing God to light. Not that he is light.
How confused are these niggas? That's wild.
It's symbology. It's symbolic.
Right.
It's not literal. Because then he turns around and tells you nobody is seeing God. Well, do you see light?
Every day.
Okay. Well, then light ain't God. Using your narrative.
Period.
God, come on.
Crazy, man. That's body bag. Body bag John Day for these Negroes, man. Naga, it's R.I.P. Naga, man. Y'all Negroes is about to rest in peace after this debate.
Gotta do it to you.
Yeah, man.
This be light sparring. I'm gonna drop that hammer on Cub. Boom, pat, pat, pat. Boop, 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 boop. Light sparring. Oh, Ahu and Genetics gonna come out. That warrior faith is.
Easy.
You know what I'm talking about? You see that boy push that thing off a long time. You've been spitting this doctrine. You did what I'm talking about. You've been spitting this doctrine for years, not knowing this shit already been debunked. As a matter of fact, you can't debunk their ideology. You want me to tell you why? Because it makes no scientific sense.
Period. That's what I'm saying. It's so silly. Are you trying to use the Bible as that? Like, come on, man. The Bible itself says in the beginning, God spoke, let there be light. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
If you trying to use John, that's your verse.
My thing is,
this is asinine as hell.
What my thing is, are we really looking at some self-hatred and nigga skin hatred on the low? Because what was there before the light? The darkness brought forth the light. Like God brought it out, the darkness. So why ain't the darkness the God? Huh? It was there before your light was.
Naga?
Nigga.
Man.
I think we seeing some self-hatred. He don't want that black.
You don't want to
He don't want that triple
dark.
black on him.
Darkness.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nog
is a snake. Huh? Cosmon mean lawnmower. Yeah. A Naga is a snake. I don't like snakes. Huh? He don't even know how snake and light have anything to do with each other. Huh?
Yeah, you don't know nothing about
So
that.
this is why after I beat them up, I'm gonna tell them come on over here, right? Because they could twist their ideology and make it a bad mamma jamma. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You could twist that using a WASP and put some real on it, and the ideology could work. But as is, God is literally light, and you believe God creates sun, moons, and stars, is illogical. Since there was something that existed before your God. Right? If anything existed before your God did, it's not the creator of all. He said plasma existed before it. Great,
Plasma.
buddy. Great. It's great. It's not light, dude. And then guess what? Plasma is extremely heated corporeal material that is lost in electron. There's physical material existing before your God. That is supposed to be an impossibility.
If it's the creator of all.
If it's the creator of all things, he must proceed and do everything.
Yep.
Everything must come from him, right? But he's also outside and inside everything. So that's the only way he could be everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Doing by virtue of his presence.
If your God got seen one time on Mount Sinai, guess where he wasn't?
On Mount Nebo.
Huh? If your God ate some lamb shanks with Abraham and walked on the beach with this nigga, right? Guess where he wasn't when he was on the beach?
In the
Your God on Mount Sinai dropped it like it was hot for Moses. Oh man, showed him his hind paw.
Stupid.
Guess where he wasn't when Moses was throwing some dollars on this nigga back? Huh? He wasn't in the Crab Nebula. He wasn't in America. He wasn't over here and he wasn't over there because he was with Moses.
Exactly.
That means you ain't everywhere. If somebody can hear you walking through a garden, guess where you aren't?
In the desert.
Right. Huh?
Man, come on, man. You ain't, first of all, everywhere else you ain't. Because you were right there. So everywhere else in the cosmos, you are not there.
And if there's anywhere in the cosmos, you aren't. That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Guess where light isn't?
Deep space.
So your God got no effect in space. Your God don't control. He only controls shit where men at, huh? Your God is he's so little and weak. He only made one little solar system, huh? Because they ain't said nothing about no galaxy, no universe, how it's working. You dig what I'm talking about? Which really don't matter because you can't prove that the galaxy is God. Huh? And remember, they don't have a cosmogony outside of Big Bang. So this is why I already pigeonholed it. I knew he was going to say plasma. Why? Because I asked him, was there a time where your God didn't exist? That's before and after the Big Bang. Huh? Oh, they didn't know that there was a time that light couldn't be produced. So they say by their narrative.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? For billions of years, millions of years, light couldn't be produced. No way. Wasn't even nothing to shine on. So they say. Huh? So your God didn't exist at this time.
how could that be? How could your God be the creator of all and not exist at a certain point or period?
Okay. How can he not be somewhere? How can he not be everywhere? The problem is that he's not everywhere. And see, I just try to keep it local in our solar system with stuff we can prove. You dig what I'm talking about? If I get back to this great creation, he can't prove, you dig what I'm talking about, that light is intelligent. Or why our solar system and our galaxies work like a clock. Why is everything in harmony when light scatters and destroys matter? Check. Why is everything so lined up, orderly, unified, and all one, based in mathematics and rhythm, frequency? Why does it all work together if light, first of all, needs those things to function, and two, goes on to try to eradicate that harmony that one needs? Jaja just smart. So he made the plants out of this run off the stuff that destroys man. It made plants produce the stuff that makes man live. Remember, there was a time where you couldn't hardly see your face in front of where light was blacked out from the earth for multiple reasons, for multiple years. Man still existed without a bright sun in the sky.
Right. Come on now.
Huh? But he can't exist without oxygen. With that ruach, that breath. Huh?
Man, it's crazy because even the fact that you can never hold light accountable for nothing good or evil. How do you hold light accountable for your grandmama passing?
Right. How did light invent Jesus? Huh? That's your God, right? I mean, your God is he had to invent that. Creator don't duck that. He say, I made the religions for certain people at certain times to be stepping stones for me. Now that shit old.
Right. Period. Yep.
Yeah. I don't duck no responsibility. I do what I do. Unlike God is light and interest. Huh? We can't even give your God any qualities. And those qualities, like color, are subjective. Intensity are subjective. What's hot to you may not be hot to me. How? Because we can overpower the sun. We can temper it. I can throw a hat on. I can drink some water.
Get under a tree.
Huh? I can get up under a tree, right? And temper your God. And then half of the day, your God, what does he do?
Disappear.
And then my thing is this. If your ideology is that light created everything, right? Why wouldn't you go to the thing in our solar system that produces the most light and praise that?
Right.
Right? My thing, that's the next logical step. Right? We know light don't just come from nowhere. They say it comes from the sun. We happen to actually know different. The sun has to do with the process, but light don't come from the sun, not on the earth. No, the space in between it is dark. So how you give me light? Okay, so but they can't explain that. So I'm gonna use them again. I'm gonna use it against them. His God ain't in the middle. His God on the sun. His God is on the earth. But his God ain't in the middle. He ain't got nothing to do with that.
Right.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe you. You need more people. You dig what I'm talking about? But this gonna be easy work, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all all night. You dig what I'm talking about? Just it's supposed to be the 11th. I got a feeling he's going to call this off.
Mm.
I got a feeling he ain't gonna show up on the 11th. He gonna push it back another weekend. Oh, all right, let's try to week the next Saturday. And then it's gonna be 2 Saturdays from then. Then it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be 3 Saturdays from then.
You notice how he don't got that much information because he was like, man, we could just do 10-minute segments.
And you can give back your 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I ain't get 15 minutes ain't even enough time to do what I'm gonna do to you.
You think you about to have a rough night.
Boy. I'm airing everything out, bro. I'm airing it all out. Just logic. Nothing but logic and science. Guess what you can't do to prove with science? You can't prove theology of any type.
Damn, that's crazy.
The belief in a God can't be proved by science.
Mm-hmm.
It's subjective. Belief is subjective. So feeling. So do y'all see that they didn't know the difference between objective and subjective?
Yeah, they didn't know.
No.
Yeah,
You dig what I'm talking about? You would have known that, guess what? There are parts of light that can be seen. There are parts of light that are subjective also. He accepted debate and never even asked my position. My position is that light is objective and subjective, meaning that it's not just objective. So you lost. Off tops. Scientifically proven. Can't be debunked. It can't be debunked. Light is both objective and subjective. Now, let's fight. After I black your eye, I done already broke your jaw, and cracked the ribs, I done spunked you a little bit, hit you with that Bud Crawford uppercut.
Oh, wait.
You dig what I'm talking about? Touched you up real quick. Now let's fight.
Yeah, we about to get dropped 30 seconds now.
Bad. It's gonna be bad, y'all. They can't even have their God. Their God can't even exist without motion. Nuclear force can't exist without motion.
Fact.
Gravity, so-called, don't exist without motion.
What is
yeah, you put it together.
What is the speech of the Creator?
Motion.
All motion was, is, and ever shall be His speech.
Hey, can I ask you a question, Prince?
What's good,
are
bro?
all things in motion?
All things constantly, man, in motion. Can't stop, won't stop.
Come on, man. Come on. The Creator said all was and all is and all. Is there anything outside of all?
Not another.
Thank you.
Not a thing, big bro.
Don't nobody say that there's nothing like you. Man, listen, man. Now the crazy part is, y'all know your brother ready.
Salute.
Y'all already know I'm ready. I was ready to get this cracking next week. Just get this behind me. Keep moving. I didn't expect this to be all the way until October.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
It'll take that long.
A little 2 hours, man. He could have snuck in 2 hours in there. He ain't doing nothing that much important. You dig what I'm talking about? You ain't out there affecting people's lives for real. Now I understand if you got a 9 to 5. But, nigga, you dig what I'm talking about? You can give us an hour and a half, go and get beat up.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? Get emotional, start doing all that whoopty-whooping, and I'm just going to keep punching you.
Yeah. Hey, I don't mean to divert from the topic, but I would watch that debate from Malachi and Cesaria. Man, Malachi McAfee, that nigga.
Man, he touched Cap chin, didn't he?
Man, that nigga is done for.
Man, the sad part I can't never get past is Cap was having his granddaughter that night.
Yeah, he said
Cali
that at the top
asked
of the
that
debate.
if your God came to you tonight in pomp and glory, nigga, and asked you to sacrifice your child, would you sacrifice your grandchild that you just had? He said, yes. I would do it. Yes, I would do anything that the Lord put it. What?
Just like that. I would do it. I would take any test for it. Because what?
You're not even thinking, bro.
You running your mouth off just like Ezra was Millie mouth off that Molly water. You doing that?
You so scared of going to hell that you would kill your son? I'd rather kill God.
That part.
We different types of niggas, bro. We just different types of niggas.
He said, "Hold on, wait, nigga."
False God killer. You dig what I'm talking about? Hey, listen, I'm gonna keep my foot on the neck of the God. I'm tripping.
Big tripping.
I'm tripping all times. And if your God is like, guess what? He's an idol. You know how many other beasts said they was the light in the way? Huh? A man said that.
Mm-hmm.
Light ain't say a damn word.
Not that word. What you ever heard light say?
Yeah, light ain't say a damn thing. Nothing. Never. Light ain't intelligent. Light doesn't even create intelligent life. As a matter of fact, it tries to destroy it at all times and cases. That's why I asked him what type of
if
God.
electromagnetism is your God, right? Go ahead and put your hand on a light socket when that electromagnetism is going through it. Go ahead and put your hand in there and see if your God bless you.
Yeah, I want you to stick a fork in a light socket.
Yeah.
Right? You're going to get a spiritual experience. You dig what I'm talking about? You going to really meet your maker. You dig what I'm talking about? Because you might meet him. For real. We want to see you.
Light coming quick, boy.
Yeah, we want to see this God. Right? We want to see this God in full action. We don't believe it. Now go ahead. Stick a fork in the light socket for me.
Yo, God, I'm finna fry you, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm finna fry your old muffin cat.
Right? If your God fry your ass, that means you're a charlatan, nigga. You think what I'm talking about? Because your God is supposed to be merciful and beneficent, and he's all loving, nigga. Yeah, so if it is that your God is electromagnetism, stick a fork in a light socket.
I can't even breathe.
Go
ahead, man. That's the test right there. That's gonna prove that you win the debate.
That'll show me your God real.
Hey, at the end of the debate, when y'all have your question and answer, ask that nigga that when you have your question and answer period. Go ahead, bro. Prove your God is the truth. We follow you. Go ahead.
Yeah. You did what I'm saying. Go ahead, prove your God is real. Because if your God is all merciful, see, God is merciful.
Yeah.
Right? God is beneficent. God is forgiving. Right? And God knows that you don't know, but all you have to do is put on the armor of God. Right? Make sure it's metal. Right? You just stick your finger in a light socket. That's all I want you to do. Because see, your God will forgive you after that.
With the helmet of salvation, homie, it got to be iron.
Or will your God come down with wrath and vengeance? Proving that you a charlatan.
Come on, let's put it to the test.
Put it to the
God on
test.
porch.
Talk
Get
me
off
to
the porch.
death. Talk me to death, God. You did what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm saying your God is an arbitrary killer.
Man, how many niggas have been in that electromagnetic chair
Woo!
in America? Let's see how many life was produced or was life destroyed in that instant.
Yeah. Cause remember the little 14-year-old boy they electrified? They killed him back in the 1930s. Little young boy couldn't even. They had to sit him on a Bible.
Damn, he couldn't reach it. That's crazy.
Couldn't even reach the thing. They had to sit him on a Bible and fry him. He was 14 years old. But something he didn't even do.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's your God, though.
That's their God. That's them.
That's your God, though.
Electromagnetism fried that 14-year-old boy in that innocent child.
Right.
And it was crazy because your God was manipulated by evil men to do that.
Why your God ain't forgive Tukey and they knew he turned his life around? He killed Tukey. Huh? What about this other guy a couple years ago that they just killed, and then his DNA came back and proved that to exonerate him that he wasn't even the person who did it.
Yeah.
He already did.
That's your God? Naga?
That's your God for you. That's your electromagnetic God. He'll get you together.
Man, boy, get you in line real quick.
All the way together.
With the highest light, boy.
Let me go, man. They got these, hold on, these dang on, these Fuji apples, man. Listen, man, these things is amazing.
Yeah, that Fuji's is fire. Real big fire. Hey, them things, look, see, now that's light right there. It's light codes in a Fuji apple.
Yeah.
They don't even know that part. They ain't even smart enough to say, wait, it's light codes and fruit. We can use that to show that God producing life. And they ain't even thought about nothing like that because they don't even think that far.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They so ignorant and low hanging fruit. And it's crazy. But we finna go over there and bust their God in the lip. If your God's supposed to be light, nigga, we finna find out tonight.
Another God bites the dust.
Yeah, another one. Another one.
And another one down. And another one down. Another God bites dust. Hey, we gotta go in and rock that.
Yeah. That's just nice right there, boy. Fuck God killers in the building. Let the niggas know, man.
Fuck God killers, man. Salute to the creator.
Yeah, salute to the chat, man. Salute to the fan band, man. It's good.
Well, I ain't gonna keep y'all Negroes long. I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I was just checking in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good job, big bro.
Everything. Just know your brother. I'm nice with these hands. I ain't got no punk in me. You dig what I'm talking about? And I know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
that's why I was already ready. Cuz I ain't ready.
He ain't ready. He don't know what. Yeah, they don't know what. Even to Zaryak, when I watched that that debate with Malik, he was like, "Yeah, I put this together on the fly." On the fly? Who you think you coming up? You think we up here playing with you and your false ass God, nigga? Put together this on the fly? No, nigga. Paul is a false apostle. Period. He worship the false apostle. Same nigga you worship. Y'all worship the same Lil Mung ass nigga. But they don't know nothing about that. So it's
Malachi, Maccabee, the Megaton, light bomb in the building. What's the word?
Put your shades on. Put your shades on.
Man, all praises to the great spirit that always was, is, and ever shall be.
Man.
Shout out to the CGG, my brother Cosmon Kruger, the Cloud Kicker, my brother Young Prince Judah Vaughn in the building. Right. What's up, my brothers, man? Hey. Cal, you like lip wrestling with niggas, man. I don't, Hey, but what I want to say, man, when the first time he said share his screen, and he was supposed to be showing that even though you can't see a certain part of the spectrum, that is still objective or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so then he tried to pull his little definition of objective, and the first words off his mouth was observable.
Observable. Told you.
I said,
First
no, we ain't gonna let you speedball that past us. You did, you over talking some objective. And let me show you what objective is, brother. And bro, he read past look, it said observable twice. And he read past it so quick. I say, look at him, man. These cats be disingenuous, man. That's what I don't like.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the part, you dig what I'm saying? That's why I went on the debunking. You dig what I'm talking about?
And then he don't even know he admitting. Bro, that last nigga is admitting that it's consciousness that started off. You know what I mean? Because he like, when you was asking him to show me about the light and how the light create anything or whatever, and he got the nerve to talk about it's encoded already. The light comes encoded with instructions.
That's crazy.
There you go. So the light was given instructions, huh?
Right.
Okay.
Who told your God what to do?
Right.
They don't even understand what they be saying.
Somebody coded your God into existence of your own lips.
I realized that, bro. I say, man, cats just be talking, man. They really don't be knowing what they saying. It just sound good to those who vibrate low. It just sound good, you know what I mean? But he was cutting himself. His own sources was destroying him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I was waiting on him to try to go pull that source for objective. That nigga said observable.
That said observable.
That's why I actually said, show me a radio wave. No, nigga, you show me one.
You can't. It's not observable.
It's not observable. It's not objective.
Yeah, it's not objective, bro. Stop.
You know what I'm talking about? Bro, listen.
These niggas have no.
We're not talking about it acting on something and the function on what it's acting on is doing something. We talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Show us a radio wave. You can't do it because, objectively, because in order for it to be objective, it has to be observable.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's one of the prerequisites for it. You know what I mean? So man. It's
be able to see it and test it.
There, bro. And then, I mean, if you think it's a game, stand out there in that sun too long, boy, I guarantee you start ducking. I guarantee. You know what I mean? Let that too many them UV rays get exposed to that leather and that car of yours. I guarantee that leather gonna start breaking down and wearing down. You know what I mean? Like, niggas gotta go ahead and be real. Just look at what does the light really, what is it doing? And see, when we dealing, I noticed that too. He kept throwing Owaski out there. Yo, Owaski Bible, and he don't even know. We done already said ain't no book as easily as read as his created world. All books are false, nigga. We can go right to the book of creation and debunk everything you talking about. Right. You know what I mean? Shit, the light go down at night.
He don't even know. I probably won't. I ain't gonna use no Owaski. Probably the first 2 rounds. Done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you up shit.
In the third round, I'm body bagging the fact that God is not the creator.
Yeah.
So God is not light. You dig what I'm talking about?
Right.
The creator ain't even light. The creator is the source.
The all light. The all.
The all. And what I was trying to figure out, Malachi, is there something outside of all that I'm not seeing?
That's how I said it all. I just say the all now. The all.
All.
That you can
everything. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't think that they be wrapping their mind around that because they still be thinking about a nigga sitting in a chair with another nigga sitting next to him.
They had a nerve to call you the idol later.
An idol, and you praise a physical light being.
Yeah, right.
You praise a physical phenomenon.
And look, you talking all this light, but straight up in darkness. Straight up in darkness, bro. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because we talk about it. Then a lot of times when you hear light and darkness, it's going into like the moral compass of, you know what I mean? To treat somebody with love, life, liberty, and you know what I mean? oh, that's light. Be, you know what I mean? Treat somebody on some demon time, that's darkness. So that's
Right.
an aspect of it too. But I noticed that about them cats. They don't never bring up no type of morality, no type of, you know what I mean, ways to resurrect and bring light to somebody that's in darkness and raise them up. They just talking about what they can see.
Yeah,
Visible light.
well,
you know what I mean? They're
well-
not even going into the attributes of light, darkness. You know what I mean?
Well, they're ignorant because their God is. Their God is light. It's not living or thinking. It's
Right.
not rational. It's arbitrary. You dig
That's
what
what I'm saying.
talking about?
How could you be deceived by light when it's not even a thinking vest? Like it's not a thing. It's not
Yeah,
intelligent.
it doesn't think.
That's crazy.
just
I
does.
give it to the Christians. At least Lou Among got y'all to believe that. But these
Yeah.
niggas is not. They're getting deceived by something that's unintelligent. That's crazy.
They can't even. The thing is, they can't see what they're trying to say.
Right.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. To those that's vibrating on that frequency, it just sound good.
Yeah.
Bro, you had him stuttering. He was stuttering like a Uzi. I'm like, this.
I asked him a simple question. Show me light is all power. You dig what I'm talking about?
Couldn't
Because
do it.
guess what? God has to be all powerful.
All
Yes.
knowledge.
All power.
Yeah.
Every bit of power gotta come from him. He gotta be
Exactly.
the source of it. Show me light is all power. He got this
Any-
love dancing.
Yeah, any type of light.
Okay.
Then when you brought up the oxygen and how the oxygen, boy, that killed it. It was like, well, dang, yeah, you talking about? Well, my God is oxygen. It can stop your God.
Right.
Like, dang.
And when your
Yeah.
God get here, my God scatter your God and just use it for a good purpose. You dig what I'm talking about? He turned your negative God into a positive God and grow plants with it.
Man, bro.
Put that
That's
nigga
what
in
it
the
be.
headlock and say,
The kind of way you be saying God. That's what it get up under niggas' skin. God. Yo, God. You say it so just, to get, they call it condescending, just to get up under the niggas' skin.
Right.
Show me your God.
Yeah, cause people toying with these boys, man. Out here toying with these boys.
See, like, Stilly hit the link, bro.
See you in the building. What's the word
My bro, Daryl Cosmon hit the link.
Nigga, show me your God. Boy, I say, boy, they don't like this nigga. Boy.
I don't care neither. I
And
walk
then
down there and whoop them all. I ain't even
Right.
in the
And
truck.
then they don't realize yet you like to argue. See, some of us don't got no. I don't like to argue. Cal loves to argue. Like, nigga, I'm sit up and argue with these niggas all day.
It don't be like I love to argue. I like to prove niggas is not as smart as they trying to prove they is.
Right.
Not as sharp as you trying to profess to be with your groovy guru ass. You dig what I'm talking about? You don't even know. You touting up some old shit that's already been debunked. You just a new nigga spitting old doctrine to more duped new niggas. This is why I told him, nigga, you was in high school. No, nigga, you was in element. You probably wasn't even born
You was sippy cupping.
in the 2000s. 25 years ago, you was a baby. So this is why you don't understand that this doctrine is not theologically backed by anybody. There's nobody who says God is literally light.
Yeah, and then you gotta do it like what kind of light? They not even being specific. Like I mean, the most they can really be pointing. The only light they can point at is visible light. They ain't pointing at nothing else outside of that. So I mean, that's what they would have to be talking about. They ain't got nothing else to point at. What else you pointing at? And then he got another twist his mouth and say it's objective. Okay, so that means this is light that can be seen. So your God does have form and figure. It does have an image. Who's the idolater?
My thing is, what happened to your God being spirit? Is God not spirit?
Mm.
Now, if God is a spirit, explain to us how light is a spirit. Or should we ask, is light a spirit? No. Huh? How your God a spirit and you saying it's light, but light ain't a spirit? Huh? Light serves as a powerful symbolism in religion.
Yeah, life is a creation.
As a metaphor. Huh? The light is a metaphor.
This nigga talking about candlelight. The hell is he talking about? The sunlight, moonlight.
Yeah.
What light is he talking about? Moonlight? What are you talking about? You're not talking about no UV rays and that because you can't see them. So you're not talking about them.
Right.
So
You can't see it.
only thing you could be talking about is visible light.
Right. Show me that creates anything alive. One. Show me that light creates it. And two, show me that light is intelligent enough to create it.
Nah, niggas ain't that. Niggas ain't got it, Cal, man. All you gotta do, man, look, I realized a while back, look, just slow them niggas down.
Yep.
Once you slow them down, they stumble right over themselves. Same thing we did with the Sorum Kai. We caught all the goofy stuff he was saying. God's being made out of plastic. Man, it's the same thing with these Naga niggas. But bro, once we slow you down, it's over.
Yep.
You're gonna be made to look like a mental midget. You're gonna be made to look lower than snail nuts are. I'm just being honest with you. Once my bros get on you, once they get on your trail and they hit pause on your ass, it's going to be a problem. I promise you.
Right.
I promise you.
Now see, this is why they always trying to talk science, right? Yet they put it in a theological package, right? They know you can't debunk light being electromagnetism.
Yeah, that ain't the argument.
That ain't the argument.
Yeah, you say that shit.
We agree with it, right? So all that trying to prove to me light do this and all that, it don't matter, right? It don't matter what spectrum part of the spectrum you talking about. You got to make that light God. And since you think God is the creator, you got to show us creating. You got to show that light creating. God said he made man, heaven, moon, stars, earth, everything. Show me light creating that. Well, actually, God said light wasn't there when he created it.
They not even looking at then they say they're not even going off Bible. So these niggas these boys finna be flipping through they finna be flipping through Lou Fuse documents, boy.
Right.
These
Well, you
niggas
think
not
you're gonna
finna
run the panachism? You think you're gonna run the panachism? Cosmo not gonna get you?
Yeah, they not about to be flipping through nothing. They don't got nothing to stand on outside
You
of
gonna run the Zoroastrianism? You don't think Cosmo gonna get you? You think you're gonna run Buddhism and Brahmanism and the Mahabharata and the I Ching and Cosmo won't get you? Boy, I'm well more versed than y'all. This is why I know you already lost. This is why my question, and I just stuck to the questions. I ain't even want to get back and forth because ain't no use in art. Because I'm gonna ask you a simple question. It's a yes or no. Is light all power?
Man, niggas know. So that means light ain't omnipotent, light ain't all knowledge, and light ain't never present.
Come on.
Stop it. Like, so whatever you talking about ain't the creator. That shit, bro, is simple.
Right.
And don't forget about this. And creator is unseen.
Right. And then on top of that, if your God is not omnipresent, omnipotent, everywhere, all at the same time, it is anti-theological. So you just made this up. Actually, you didn't. There's been other dummies who tried this shit and they got debunked and beat up. Because the God say himself, he made light.
Right, exactly.
There ain't a text nowhere where the God don't say he made light. Now,
exactly. Let there be light.
Right.
You know what I mean? Let there be light. That right there, kids are. I thought they was some Bible thumpers. I'm like, well, shit, we ain't finna get off Genesis the first page. We not finna get off Genesis the first page without this shit debate over.
Huh?
He said something about he ain't no. That ain't
that's the underling.
Oh, okay.
That's the nigga that want to debate is all light objective. That's why no, nigga, it's not. You dig what I'm talking about? That's simple. Anybody can Google that. Right? The debate is all light objective? Right? Google that, put that in your Google search, see what it says. Right? This is what it's going to tell you. Is light objective and subjective? Light has both subjective and objective aspects. Right? Watch this. Just to double down, just to put the debate topic in there. Is all light objective? No. Huh? This is just regularly, commonly known. I ain't got to go far and stretch with this. This is an easy dub. He can't get past this. The debate is all light objective? No. Light is not entirely objective in its experience and interaction. Guess what? Mally could see something that he say is purple. But because of the subjectivity of color and light, I could say, nah, that look blue. And we both be right. Huh? What it say? What it say? Let me blow this up a little bit so that people can see it. Is light objective? This is the debate topic, one of them. The other one is God is light. Is God light and light electromagnetism? Or is God light?
They might as well just be is God light. We ain't arguing if light is electromagnetism.
Right.
That's
and
never the argument.
If you get to argue, I'm gonna nip that in the bud in my opening.
Yeah, we're not even arguing. We get into who they calling God is they're assuming is the creator.
Right.
And they're saying the creator is light. They're not saying he's the source of light. They saying he is light.
Right. You're not metaphorically, symbolically light. No,
they're not saying none of that. They're saying he is light. And what I'm saying is only thing they could be talking about on the electromagnetic spectrum is the visible light. They're not talking about the gamma ray.
Right.
They're not talking about the X-ray, the UV rays. They're not talking about none of that. You feel me? They talking about only the visible light portion of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Right.
They talking about light they can see. They're not talking about what they can't see. They can't be talking about that.
Because that's not objective.
That's not objective.
And so guess what? Is all light objective? No. Light is not entirely objective in its experience and interaction. While fundamental properties like speed and behavior are consistent, the perception of colors and the way light interacts with matter, like absorption, reflection, transmission. First of all, if your God can be absorbed, reflected, and transmitted, it is an effect, not the cause. Huh? Light interacts with matter. It depend on the properties of the observer of the object, making the overall experience subjective. Headshot. Huh? I ain't arguing. I ain't arguing at all.
Yeah, man, bro, that's easy money, man. When y'all set that date? Is the date next week or when is it?
I supposed to be. I said let's get it for next week. This nigga moved it all the way to October 11th, and then I got a feeling when it get to October 11th, he gonna need some more time. And
sorry, nigga, that's 3 weeks from now. And I
Yeah.
peeped, hey, look, I peeped how he was time shaving. He was like, man, let's just make it 3 10-minute rounds. We like, nah. I'm glad you said what you said. Now we gonna make it 15, and if you just got to give your time back, then you do that.
Right. Yeah, I got enough information in 15 minutes.
15 minutes ain't long enough. What's wrong with you? That was some 10 minutes.
Right, that thing keep going. I don't know if you losing your people in 10 minutes and stuff. Your presentation all dry. And
Yeah, that ain't our problem.
That's not me. I ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on.
Yeah, go ahead and just get your time back, player. We ain't
See,
mad at
they
it.
be trying to they be up here trying to debate that book.
Yeah,
You did what I'm talking about. You be trying Daryl Cosmon, huh?
it's a tall mountain to climb. My brother DK, the equalizer, Robert McCall.
Yeah, young
Donatello.
Donatello.
My brothers, how y'all doing, man?
Man, peace, my brother, man. What's the
Sup with
word?
you, Rock? Love and light to you.
Them love and light to y'all too, man. I just wondered, hey, Calvin, listen, bro. The question you asked him was about intelligence
Mm-hmm.
and light. You have to ask. You asked that brother, is there intelligence? Is light intelligent? And he couldn't answer the question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're talking about a creator, you got to understand that everything in reality that's been created has an intelligence behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that things were created with intent. So you can
That's right.
Facts.
You went out there.
Your mic went out, cuz.
That's what you think, Kevin. Created to with girls.
Come back on. You muted.
Remember, dude who tried to come in and say the light comes with instructions.
He did. Who wrote the instructions?
I say, even if
Maybe he got
it. That shit was true, man. You killed yourself. Like, hey,
man, killed yourself, man.
you admitting that there's a consciousness or a source to the light because it's something, whatever that is giving it instructions. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
That's easy, buddy, man.
easy money.
It's like, man, niggas really don't know what they talking about, man. Talk.
And then you dig what I'm talking about? Light doesn't explain the mathematical nature of the creation itself.
Mm.
It's affected by the creation, even light spirals. Huh? Everything is affected by the vortex. It doesn't exist. Light don't exist. Electromagnetism or any force, electricity or magnetism, don't exist without motion.
Mm-hmm. It's all one force. They just registered differently.
And,
You know what I mean?
and then that force is still measured, right? On objectively on corporeal material.
Yeah.
So you can't even judge your electromagnetic spectrum without first having corporeal material to affect on.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, you got no proof of it.
Right. Your life is a natural phenomenon produced by the corporeal nature of the universe. It's an effect. It's a result.
It's a result. There you go. It's a result. It's a sum.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Man, this is bad, bro. This gonna be bad. Easy dubs. You dig what I'm talking about? Whoop on both of these boys. Get their whole little ideology out of there. You dig what I'm talking about? Beating up the false god. Nigga, just stomp on the false god, man. Your false god is light. Your god fake.
But look, man, all that light niggas talking about, they ain't talking about no more. They not talking about actions that prove you in this light. Or actions that prove you follow the light. They're not even talking about that. They just simply saying that God is light and light is electromagnetism. But they're not going into, well, what's the proof or the evidence that you are inspired by this light that you called your God? What's the evidence? You know what I mean? And then when you get to talking like that, they don't got no evidence, because now you got to talk about either light or darkness when it comes down to the deeds of men. You know what I mean? That's what niggas don't want to talk about. Like, you just saying light is God is light and light is electromagnetism. What about the actions and deeds that prove that someone is inspired or in light or darkness? Niggas don't want to talk about that. Why not? You over talking about God is light, then
right?
What's to prove you in the light, not or not? Oh, man, Cosmon.
My bad, bro. I got a phone call came in.
No, you good.
Yeah. So pretty much what I was getting at, man, is that you got to show that light has intention. If it has intention, that means it has intelligence. And if you can't prove that, then it just also proves at the same time that there was an intelligence behind creating the light that you worship. So I don't know, man. These brothers are different.
Yeah, you dig what I'm talking about. That's why I took it the route that I took it. You dig what I'm saying? Went with the the four major aspects, or the core attributes of a God or a creator. You dig what I'm talking about? You got to be omnipotent. You got to be omniscient. You got to know everything. You got to be omnipresent. You dig what I'm talking about? And this is another one. You got to be omnibenevolent. Right? Show me light is omnibenevolent. This attribute states that God is perfectly good, loving, and just. Right? Show me light is just. It is the source of all morality and righteousness. Show me light has morals. Literally, a moral. Can anybody tell me light's morals?
Yeah, and they can't do that. They can't even do that. Put no type of personification on the light or the darkness, because if that's the case, then guess what? Now they're agreeing right with your entire point.
Yeah.
Debate over.
Yeah.
Shit, debate over. They can't even agree with none of that shit. They can't be like, love, life, liberty, benevolence, all that, prove you in the light, axioms and things, substantiated by hardcore facts. Nigga, other than that, it's an opinion, and opinion is not like they can't go into what proves you in light or not. Because if that's the case, now you playing right into our hand.
Yeah, I mean, well, fundamentally, if they can't show that light possesses intelligence, they can't show that it possesses anything like morals or lack of morals, anything like that in the first place.
All right.
So you got to get past the fact that light has an intelligence before you can prove that it does anything else.
Yeah.
You got to get past the fact that light has limitations that a creator is not supposed to have. Right? So my thing is, and then you got to explain how light explains the problems of evil in the world, right? And it has to question, we got to question light, God, right? How an all good, all powerful light God could allow evil to exist in the world. If light is all good, right, and God is good all the time, right, explain how light allows evil things to happen in the world. How did light get Charlie Kirk shot? I'm just saying. God do everything, right? All right. Okay. Yeah. It just is what it is. Now, listen. All this stuff, this whole idea, come out the Abrahamic faith. Yeah. Other like religions, they might hint to it, but they're letting you know that it's, a symbolic. it's metaphoric, right? These guys are really taking the religious tradition and twisting it on its head, making it say something that it's not saying.
Yeah,
I
but
debunk them.
I mean, bro, even if we Genesis, the first page, tell you, and God said, "Let there be light." So even if they tried that, it's like that right there proves that it wasn't light before God said, "Let there be light."
But it also proves that awareness precedes light.
Hey,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And then how do you explain in other ancient religions, right, older than Christianity, where the God is seen as impersonal, an all-pervading essence, rather than a personal God with specific attributes like light? You're dead, right? This is all you gonna see all night. This all I got to just get this in my round. You dig what I'm talking about? So I can just press on this thing, because all night, all you gonna hear is I'm be on that boy head, Hadouken in that boy.
Belt the ass.
Belt to hand parts.
Yeah, man, that's easy money, man. Shit, look. Long as you structure all that, you already know how to get down. Once you structure that deal properly, bro. Look, make it to where even in the question and answer segment, like you box him in, box his ass in. You know what I mean? And make sure you point out to the crowd. You got to constantly point out to the crowd, because the crowd's ability to even receive a lot of this ain't there. So you got to constantly remind them of what's being said. Constantly remind them of the topic, what's being said, and how goofy he's sounding, because he just said the opposite, and his own sources cut him. Like, you got to be a constant reminder to them, even though you format everything what it is. We can't assume that they can understand what we're saying. Right. Most of these niggas, they really don't. They don't. You know what I mean? So it's wild, because a lot of times we got to lower our light or dumb some certain shit down just so somebody can somewhat hear and see what's going on. You did. Look, dude sounding just like Gravel Mouth is over there at the source, who we ain't seen since he ran into the game. You feel me? He was sounding just like dude. Nigga, this stupid nigga. I said, oh my God, man.
Here we go. I wasn't about to sit there, that all that extra screaming and stuff. You think what I'm talking about? See, the thing is, I'm not gonna let you get me off my square. I'm going to beat you up every way. I got the whole thing. I got the whole package. I got the knowledge and the singers. If that's what you want. You want aha moments? I can hit you with nothing but aha all day. All day. This is gonna be easy work. This is the title of the debate, y'all. Right here. And then guess what? Another silly thing the man didn't do. He accepted the debate and didn't ask my position on the debate.
You know what I'm saying? Cats they operate in pure ego, bro. Like, come on, man.
He didn't even ask me, like, so I said all light is not objective. He said, yes, it is. No, it's not.
And then agree
no, it's
with
not.
you. Right, and then agree with you.
He just don't want to agree. You dig what I'm talking about? But he never asked me what my position was. I didn't really build my position till tonight. My position is light is objective and subjective. I'm not just saying it's he thinking I'm saying light is subjective. It's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I know me and Mally had a conversation about that one time, man. I was like, "Look, light is strange. I can't tell if it's part of the O or the space, the outer space, because it's like it's you can see it, but it ain't necessarily physical."
Yeah, man.
I was like, it's the bridge. It's the bridge between atmospheric and spiritual. Or what's material and what's immaterial in layman's terms.
Yeah, they like to call it aura. You dig what I'm talking about? They like to call it that vibe. You know, they give it many names. You dig what I'm talking about? To duck your creator. They don't want to get an OG no props. Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna figure it out.
It ain't no different. It ain't no different than how religions hold on to saviors, man, because everybody wants something physical and tangible to believe in and hold on to. Because, man, I should have saved this this verse in WASP I came across the other day, but it was talking about the very thing I'm saying now, where man just ain't got no belief in that the immaterial is what rules over the material world, man. And like I say, man, people just want something material and tangible that they can hold on and cling on to, like babies to toys.
Yeah, the unseen, like they say, the unseen rules the scene. You dig what I'm talking about? Boom.
Yeah, everything seen begins with an immaterial thought first. Thought and intelligence, man, will always precede anything that's created. It always will. And you gotta prove in reality the opposite if you want to win something like that. And you won't.
Yep. I am a parent to entities, nevertheless I am only one. These entities are the unseen, which is potent, and seen, which is of itself impotent, and called corpore.
Yeah.
Yep. But it also says,
and the awareness, which is the all is, stands between what is impotent and what is potent, because potent is the root word of potential. Potential is always, potential is full of what's possible. It's full of possibility, things that can be created and made impotent. But it's the awareness that takes that potential and manifests it. But out there now, bro, there ain't no past, man.
Yep. Here you go. For substance of my Ethereum worlds, I created ETH, the most rarefied. Out of ETH, I made them. And I made ETH the subtlest of all created things and gave it power and place, not only by itself, but also power to penetrate and exist within all things, even within the corporeal worlds. And to ETH, I gave dominion over both the atmosphere and the physical earth. Yeah, man. One works on the other. All right? They work hand in hand, y'all.
Yeah, it's all one big network, man. It's a cooperation, man. Even things that are opposite of each other or in opposition, they cooperate with each other for balance. They cooperate with each other for balance, man. And you gotta have darkness. You gotta have darkness to balance out light. You gotta have light to balance out darkness. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see. You know what I'm saying? See correct. Like if there's too much light, bro, you go blind.
Right.
Too much darkness, you still wouldn't be able to see what was going on in front of you. You gotta have the right balance of light.
UV rays kill you.
Yeah, you gotta have the right balance of light and the right balance of darkness, man. In order for things to be balanced, bro, you got to. And they don't see it like that. They think it's, they look at it all one way, all biased and one-sided. They're like, oh, look, God is light, God is light, God is light, bro. He created us both. Created us both. And not only that, but the Creator tell you the benefits and the misbenefits for choosing one over the other.
Right.
But at the same time, he tells you that Cosmon represents the man who knows how to use both light and darkness appropriately.
Correct.
The time of balance. That's what they
Say,
overlook.
don't it say you must learn to overcome evil all on your own?
Yep.
Said to do so, mastering all things below you is to approach the Godhead.
Mhm.
It's a different type of read, man.
Yeah, that's enough.
Type of read than what's going on everywhere else, man. It's saying something different, y'all.
I think that's in Book of Judgment 24, 23, 24. What you just said?
Mm-hmm. Bad.
Talking about decline. You realize that nobody came out. I mean, they didn't try to debunk, but it ain't. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm kind of waiting on somebody to really dig into this Owaspy, but you know what? I'm not gonna hold my breath, because if you dig in it, you gonna see what I'm seeing.
It's gonna change their life, man. They're not gonna get in that Owaspy, man. They go just as they get inside that book, brother. It's gonna change their whole life. It's gonna change their whole dynamic, man.
Perspective, like
You ain't gonna be trying to fight against it.
you can be like, okay.
I see what they're saying now.
Resonate so more with you, and then you gonna realize you ain't got nothing for me. So then you spend the most of your time trying to debunk it, and you keep hitting your bed against a brick wall. Dang. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Then
it's gonna blow your mind.
They finally took me in. Like, man, look, man, I know y'all don't want to hear this or whatever. It's definitely a higher light.
A little bit, Mally.
It's definitely a highlight.
You breaking up a little bit, Mal.
Yeah, you hear me?
Speak right into the phone, yeah.
Yeah. Now I was just saying, man, it's definitely a higher light than what you used to.
Yeah, man. I can even say it for me, man. Listen, and I've always been an avid reader, though. You know what I mean? Because it allow you to go somewhere else you've never been. I used it as an escape. You dig what I'm talking about? So I read a lot. Even though I read a lot of stuff, it never all the way made 100% sense. You dig what I'm talking about? Until I read that a lot, and it was able to put everything that I already knew in order and structure, right? This is why I like to call it the great decoder, because it was like I would see something in there and it would click to what I already. So I'm like, oh, and then I go look, and it's exactly what Owaspy say it is. So y'all got to understand. The reason why I be amazed at Owaspy is because I don't believe it. I know this a bad mamma jamma because I've been trying to debunk it. Don't think Cosmon no sucker. I'm a real street dude. You dig what I'm talking? I'm one of them ones. Or at least I was.
Man, Owaspy to me, brother, is
what I'm trying to tell you is I didn't go for nothing. I didn't go for nothing. I ain't believe none of this. But bro, that thing was hitting like a ton of bricks.
Hey, but Kyle, that's what make the book so damn unbelievable, man.
Man, it's you. I'll be sitting there listen, you read Owaspy a little bit, you really get into what it's saying. You gotta sit. You gotta put it down.
Right.
You be thinking. I used like when I first read Owaspy. I think I read Owaspy the first time in like a week. So y'all know to get through Owaspy, to read it in a week, I was reading going crazy because I could speed read. But I was still to do Owaspy in a week.
Yeah, that's great.
And it was I had the book and it was up and down. You know what I mean? It had the top part. So I'm looking at the book like, how do you even read this shit? You think what I'm talking about? Because it would start a whole new story once you got to the bottom. It ain't matching. So I got to reading back. Oh, okay. The bottom go with the bottom and the top go with the top.
Right.
And once I did that, it was a wrap.
Man.
It was a wrap. And I figured out that the top part speaking about what's happening in the heavens, and the bottom part is speaking about the results to what was mandated in heaven. What happened?
Yeah, my father's WASP is formatted like that. But it's split in two. Where the top talk about the heavens and the bottom talk about what went on earth at the same time.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then I figured out that it's all going in the timeline.
Yeah.
Right? So you got the book of 8 correlating with the first book of the Lords.
First book of the Lord, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You got the book of Sue correlating with the second book of the Lords. You dig what I'm talking about? The book of Apollo, third book of the Lord. So you got a timeline that correlate with the God. But this is what I just figured this out like 2-3 days ago. Did you know that Lika, the Arkaban, and Eskra are all happening at the same time? So it's a book inside of a book inside of a book. Arkaban, Lika, and Eskra are happening at the same time.
I knew Lika and Arkaban was synonymous. I didn't know Eskra was in there too, though. That's crazy.
Eskra is really an 1800-year period during the Arkaban.
Okay, that makes sense now.
It's a 400 period, 1,000-year period, and then another 400 period, and then you in the book right there. Right? You in the book, you start what? The last 400 years, which is the book of Es. So Eskra, Arkaban, and Lika all end in 1448 AD.
1448 AD.
Guess what America went through? The greatest droughts and desertifications ever. And the preceding years up to that, it was cranking up. It was getting worse and worse and worse and worse before it really got bad and wiped out everything. The Anasazi gone. What's the folks down there in St. Louis at the big mound?
Cahokia Mound.
Cahokia, out of there. You dig what I'm talking about? The Okono people, the ancient copper people of Michigan, out of there. People just go missing.
It was because of the droughts and stuff at that time.
Yeah, and you dig what I'm talking about? It was a tightening of a cyclic coil at that time that was bearing light down on that. Man, it made the deserts.
Oh, okay.
And a 400-year time period. So this ain't no little thing that's happening. You dig what I'm talking about? Over no one loop, 2 loop, 3 loop. And then I'm saying, even in the prior 100 to 200 years, they was having droughts. They get consistently worse. Till right before the time that I'm talking about, 1048 to 1448, the last 400 years of Eskra, right? You get the worst desertification ever in America.
Isn't that?
Guess what? After that 400 years, guess what happened on the whole other side of the planet? As we go through 400 years, and then in 1448, guess what happened? On the other side of the planet, though.
Flood.
A Good guess though. Mini ice age. For guess how long?
400 years.
Nah. Starting to catch on.
And guess what?
It also started in 1448, 1450. Exactly 1448, though. Guess what started? The age of exploration.
Oh, men selling on ships across the waters.
Uh-huh.
1448, yeah. Wow.
That's Pope Innocent, Pope Pius, Dum Diversus. Christ said it was okay to kill these Saracens and these niggas if you ain't rocking with Christ. And I already forgive you. So arise, Peter, slay and eat.
Slay and eat. Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
He said, I ain't never ate nothing unclean. Nigga, I'm a Nazir. What you mean?
Man, listen, man.
I was thinking, I'm sorry, I digress. I was thinking about that shit with Tazariak, man. That's crazy to me.
Man, Mally, bro. I watched that again today, bro.
I had to. Me too, bro. That's crazy.
Man. And then the crazy part is,
I'm
I'm looking in the chat, right? He ain't trying to show the chat at that time on Sonetta channel. Because Mally won by the numbers. He won by the numbers. He didn't like, you dig what I'm talking about? Wasn't nobody on Mally's side.
Right.
He went over there in Tazariak's backyard and won by the numbers, by the poll.
Wow. Man, yeah, he demolished. First of all, he came out there, I'm talking about Megaton Light, bombing the joint, bro. It wasn't even fair. It wasn't even fair. Tazariak was crazy.
Man, listen, when he proved Paul was a heroic, off tops.
Off tops.
I don't want to talk about nothing else. Listen, you say he a Jew, we can prove he a Herodian.
Got the boy lineage right there.
Lineage right there.
Right? And you can't, and listen, you can say anything you want. You can't prove he a Israelite. But you dig what I'm talking about? What they really don't know, Mally, is they don't know that a Jew and an Israelite ain't the same thing.
Yeah, that's
why they trying to hold on to Paul so dearly. You dig what I'm talking about? Because they believe they're Jews too. They're not.
Yeah, they whole theology hangs on Pauline doctrine. So if Paul is false, nigga, they ain't got nothing coming.
Man, bro, that's what I'm saying. And it was easy work too. I already knew like where he was going, what he was gonna say. Yeah. Like the shallow water deep. I already knew he wasn't coming on that deep. I mean,
yeah.
I asked him what the
nigga said,
what is eating meat? According to the Torah, the nigga went to Corinthians. He didn't go to the Torah. The nigga went to Corinthians and tried to read Paul.
Man, you showed crystal clear evidence, man, that Paul was hostile to James and them.
Yeah, man.
Told them they love us, they deserve to be cursed, and they love us was cut off. What?
I know for a fact. I seen him sit back, grab his chin.
Right.
Showing a lot of that stuff he had never seen it
before ever. I was peeping that same thing, bro. He's sitting there. Yeah.
So you showing him all the homilies, the Nazarene texts, and all that stuff. He had never read none of that.
Yeah, he is crazy.
That was above his pay grade. But Katazai don't want to put the debates together for him. And Katazai, it was too much heat for him too. It was too much heat. See, them niggas don't know. I've already studied them. You know exactly what's going on. I already knew you shouldn't have Katazai put them together for you. I already knew I was going to show that Paul was just like this nigga. And shit, after that, I'm going to the teaching and eventually show the nigga lineage. I ain't
Hey,
still recovering.
crazy party is he showed it because the people had kept asking for it.
Yeah.
He said that in his chat out his own mouth. Yeah, he showed that. See, La Shilly, what up, though?
Elijah Long.
What it do? What it do? So I'm in the background just listening to the gods, man. What's good, man? What's this debate you got going, King?
Oh man, they're trying to debate: is God literally light?
So, what is their concept of God first and foremost? Like, did he ever explain that? Did he ever actually go into that alone before we even get to the light part?
Right.
Did he even discern what a God is in his aspect of what he's talking about?
Right. And so he go on to say, God is power. I said, so can your God? I said, so your God can't exist without motion because electromagnetic spectrum and power of any sort are intrinsically connected to motion. So how is something creating your God?
And
right?
then if you're gonna talk power, nigga, how much power you talk about? Because power is percentage based. Nigga, that shit could be 9% power, nigga.
2%.
This nigga got a God of 2%, 99 watts God ass nigga. 60 watts God. Like, what we really dealing with when you talking about God?
You the 24-watt guy. 24
Yo, this nigga lost.
God,
Hey, with that alone, he lost already, my nigga. He ain't even give the wattage of his God, my nigga. You know what I mean?
Wow, man. He said his God, and then he, I don't know who he thought he was talking to, because he kept going back through the electromagnetic spectrum and all that. I said, light ain't the electromagnetic spectrum. Light is electromagnetic radiation, and the electromagnetic spectrum and the electric magnetic radiation aren't even the same thing. They ain't even, they're not even on that level. Just simple basics.
So did he ever give his explanation of why he say that?
He said, because he say God is light, and light is electromagnetism, and light is the creator.
I know, but like, is there any specific? Like, it got to be more layered than that, though. Because all that shit is like, God is, nigga, I'm stopping you at God, nigga, right there off the bat. Right, I ain't letting you get no further than that.
Right. So my thing is, you're taking a theological belief like God and trying to prove it scientifically with a theory.
Right.
You think talking about you can't not only not prove, you can't prove theology with science. And guess what? You can't debunk theology with science. This is why they always trying to lie or talk about electricity and magnetism, because you can't logically make the leap to from science to theology and make it make sense. They are fundamentally two different parts of the study of nature, in a sense. They fundamentally don't rock with each other.
Right.
You dig what I'm talking about? They do two total different things. So,
man, I already know you coming with a debunk right off the back, debunking his argument, and then I know you're gonna show how the process of light manufacturing.
Right. Your light is a physical phenomenon. If your creator is physical, your creator is in the shape and the form of anything, even light.
Wait, hold up. So this nigga trying to say light has always been? Is that what he's trying to say?
Yeah, bro. I said, bro, even your Big Bang Theory says that there was a point where there was no light, but there was material that existed before your God. How?
He stand on the Big Bang?
Yes. He don't have no choice. See, they just make it up. They making it up, bro.
But like you just said, though,
other cosmogony. They have to use Big Bang.
Like you said, though, but before the Big Bang, nigga, what the fuck? What's going on?
It was already stuff there. And see, he don't know. I already know it. So before the Big Bang, they said there was plasma, hot, whirling soup. Well, is that your God? Because it existed before your God did. Nothing can exist before your God if you're trying to bloviate the fact or trying to prove the fact that God is somehow the creator. And then, I asked him a simple question. I said, one of the traits of God in any theological holding, he must be all-knowing. I said, can you show me light has intelligence?
Yo, Kaz, I'm holding that nigga accountable to that fact that God is a deity and that your deity is a man, and you got to show this man manufacturing light. Or he the light. He got to, if he claiming God, because you know, Cosmon,
not a spirit, right?
Yeah, if somebody told you, Cosmon, God is light, you already gonna put that in perspective off the bat.
Right.
You're not gonna waste time and try to say God is light. You're gonna say, first off, God is a title bestowed on the spirit of the dead, an angel. Right off the back, you gonna clear that up.
Yeah.
So he got to clear up who is God right off the back before we can even talk about the light manufacturing part.
Right. Because but he can't do it without science. And guess what? Science and theology are opposites. They don't. You dig what I'm talking about? You can't prove.
And he's trying to mix the two.
My whole point is to bring up the hypocrisy, right? Because he's trying to point out, oh, your God this and their God that. Never mind the fact that we ain't got no God. Right. Especially today, we got a goddess. And guess what? Yeah. Our God tell us, don't praise it. So who you
see, that's the thing. But look, see, that's what I'm saying. The same way you just explained that is the same way he gotta explain God. He gotta identify this guy. He just can't say God light. The only source of light we got is the sun.
You're right.
You know what I mean? So is he saying God is the sun? Because that's the greatest source of light we got in this motherfucker.
So my statement was, why aren't you guys smart enough to take the next logical step? And if God is light, praise the thing that produces the most light. Praise the sun. That would be the next logical step. That should be your God. Right?
Is that what he's saying?
No, he's not trying to take it that far. You did what I'm talking about. But I'm telling him that's the next logical step. Why ain't you taking that? If your point is that I'm going to praise photons and light rays and you know what I mean, and they're God, the creator. You dig what I'm talking about? Never mind the fact that God ain't the creator, and I'm gonna debunk that. I'm gonna do that in the last.
So hold up, if he's saying God is light, right?
Right.
If he's saying God is light, what light other than the sun?
Exactly, and that's what I was saying. Is this nigga talking about candlelight, moonlight, a flashlight? Like the fucking light is he talking about?
Well, he gonna pull up the electromagnetic spectrum on a piece of paper and say that's it? Nigga, we need this in real time.
You're right.
Where the shit at? Well, point at that. Point with this electromagnetic Messiah God at. Where that?
Right.
And he gotta be talking about visible light. He's not
invisible light.
He's not talking about microwaves, X-rays, UV. He ain't talking about none of that. The nigga is talking about what he can see.
This nigga talking to. Hey, he's talking in the range of 400 to 700 nanometers. That's the range of his God.
Yes. My thing is, my problem is with this though, C-Lock. Your God's supposed to be all powerful, right? Why is it places your God can't go? Your God can't go in space.
Wow, that's crazy because there ain't no light in space.
Right, ain't no light in space.
Ain't it? Yeah. When you was breaking down the light and the cold and all that in between the sun and the earth and shit.
Yeah.
It's darkness or some shit, right?
Right. So your light, so your God, your creator, light, right, can't overcome a near vacuum of space. So he's on the sun and he's on the planet, but he ain't in the space between.
Man, you better annihilate this dude, man.
Bro. Just structure it just right, man.
When I heard him talk with you all before, when I think I heard, what is that, the magnetic God, the Messiah, magnetic Messiah? Is that him?
Yeah.
The magnetic God.
The magnetic God.
Yo, this shit is crazy. Yeah, I think he called himself Messiah or magnetic Messiah or some shit like that.
Yeah, Naga nigga. Yeah, I'm a Naga.
What? You said Naga nigga.
Yeah, he a Naga nigga. They call themselves Nagas.
The nigga finna be like the gravitational God.
The gravitational God.
The visible light God.
That's crazy. Your God is visible, bro.
Man, we can block that nigga. You can block him, reflect him, bend him. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, we can put him out because you can put out the light.
Listen, the fact is, I can produce his God mechanically without electromagnetism. I can produce electromagnetism using falling water on a generator. I can create electromagnetism. I can create electricity.
Hold on, what's the title of the debate?
The title of the debate is God light? Right? Now, the crazy part is they keep trying to in his light electromagnetism, right? They keep trying to harp on the point of electromagnetism being light that we not debating that. You dig what I'm talking about? We're debating
is your God light, is the creator. Because when they say God, they mean creator.
They mean creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mean that. You dig what I'm talking about? That's what
But hold
mean.
up, Steve. But hold up, man. See, we can't let them niggas wiggle out of that. Fuck that, nigga. I need the etymology of words because words got definition. So I'm holding them niggas accountable to that. I'm gonna make them rearrange their game plan because they gotta define that God before we can even talk about electromagnetic spectrum. Because God is supposed to be responsible for producing that according to them.
Right.
So if God is a deity, it gotta be a nigga spewing out his mouth electromagnetic frequency. The light gotta be coming out this nigga mouth, man. That's what they gotta be held accountable to.
I think the nigga saying the light beam, the sun ray is the God.
Yeah, like the literal light beam.
Yeah, like I don't think he's saying it's a man. He's saying it's a light beam.
They're literally trying. They're saying, okay, the debate is God is God light and light is electromagnetism. God is light, electromagnetism. I'm saying no, right? That God is not light, right? First of all, he gonna have to define what God is, and you ain't gonna.
That's what I'm holding. That's my whole argument, Cal. That right there.
Your whole argument of what a God is a theological belief.
Oh, if he can't show that, this debate over. Constantly remind the crowd that if the nigga
see, that's what I'm saying, Cal. That not to cut you, Melly. That's what I'm saying. That's a juggler to the vein. Because if you stumble him there, if you make them niggas where they got to clean up that, because we dealing with etymology of words. When you take that shit, nigga, to the English, back to the dramatic, it means to invoke, if they want to take it back to the Hebrew, to the Elohim, we still got them niggas' bodies in the corner because all that's still dealing with a deity.
Yep.
Now they got to reference the deity producing that electromagnetism because God is coming, in the title, God is coming before light.
Right. God is a title, it's not a name.
Exactly. So check it. They got to be held accountable to that. Yep. We can't let them niggas wiggle out of that.
Right. He admitted that it's a theological ideology, but he tried to blame it. Oh, it's been used since the ancients. Did no ancients say that?
Hold that nigga accountable right there.
Right there. And then you gonna have to show, you dig what I'm talking about, that they said God is literally light. Because when we look in the ancient religions, they're metaphorically, symbolically applying light to the nature and character of the God character.
Well, where they saying that at? I ain't got no proof of that. He just talking.
That's only in the Bible.
If we reference God to any ancient literature, we're dealing with a man. So that man got to be radiating light. He got to be the light being.
That's an excellent point.
An image of light. A man in the image of light is what them niggas got to show and prove.
Yeah, you right. See, like, right.
God nowhere that's been seen ain't look like a man.
Yeah, exactly. Every ancient text and motherfucking spiritual system regard God as some type of deity, God or goddess.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what I said. Go ahead, man.
Them niggas talking about God is light and got the nerve to talk about brother, outside of the Abrahamic faith, just all the cultures and religions across the world, brother, you fighting the world. Yeah, they all know God is light. Well, look, that means that God is expressing some type of deity, some type of man. You know what I mean? Ain't no light beam just a motherfucker like, look at God. No, right. Motherfucker like, look, that's Amen Ra. Nigga, that motherfucking, you know what I mean? The sun. Or some shit.
Ain't no ancient, every ancient culture got a deity attached to it. We the only niggas who could describe how light is generated and manifested without a deity associated with it. We the only niggas who could do that.
Yeah.
And using nature and cosmology as the objective.
Facts.
Man, we in a good spot, man.
You know what I'm talking about? Well, I'm about to light this young splipper ting.
Yeah, man, for lights up a big head slip right now, you're the king.
Yeah, man, we gonna punch on these boys, man. It's another debate. If anybody want to jump on it, if not, I'll beat both of the boys up. Mally said he'd jump on it, but it's easy. C-Lod, the other debate is all light objective?
Hey, baby, where you going?
He's saying all light is objective. I'm saying no. It's not all objective.
Why?
Huh?
The electromagnetic spectrum, goddamn, exposed that visible light. There you go.
You got visible light, and then you got, guess what? Light you can't see.
Exactly. So he lost with that alone. What the fuck you thinking?
Listen. So we put in the debate topic in Google. Right in Google. Is all light objective? No. But then C-Lot, this the killer part. He wanted to disagree with me so bad that he never even asked me what my stance was.
Oh yeah, he's ego tripping there.
I said, you think all light is objective? He said, yeah. I said, I'll take that debate. Bet.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. If this nigga had the higher intelligence, he could have proved to say yeah. Because if you vibrating in the frequency of that range, yeah, you can. That light is objective. But he don't know that, and we ain't giving him that.
And it don't matter what he know, because in real reality, what can be actually proven, light is both objective and subjective.
Right.
Facts.
Huh? It's both.
Right.
But he never asked me what I was saying. I'm saying it can't totally be all objective, Why? Because you only can see stuff from 700 to 400 nanometers, and there's other parts of light. And then, but even if we just talking about light that we can see, the light interacts with matter, and because light can be absorbed, reflected, or transmitted, right? Remember, his light is God is light, so things can absorb as God, reflect as God, or transmit as God, right? Depends on the property of the observer of the object. So like I was saying, you could be looking at the same object, right? We both see the light, right? That part is objective, right? But the color produced by the light on the shirt, I could say is purple. You could say it's blue. Because the perception of the light is subjective. Checkmate. You dig what I'm? That's mate. That's game.
Everybody see different bandwidths. You're right. Some niggas don't even see colors. They see shit what, black and gray.
Mm-hmm.
Colorblind.
Yup.
Blind man don't see no light. Blind man can't see shit.
Like, what's his reality?
Right. Making the overall look. There's parts of light that are objective. Correct. Speed, electromagnetic spectrum, right? Light. You can see that part. Fundamental actions, but these are the subjective aspects of light. Color perception, material interaction. So things can absorb as God. I could reflect as God.
Mm-hmm.
Transmit as God. Create as God. And the body bag to all of it is that his God can be observed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's over with. It's over with.
Your God can be seen in any way.
It's an idol.
It's an idol.
Hey, you know what's crazy? You know what I want to see, Cosmon? I want to see his God touch him one time. That's what I want. I want to let his God touch on him and see what happened.
Well, my thing is, how, if you are all powerful, right, can light be altered and scattered? Right. How does light, the all-powerful, omnipotent creator, by your theological belief, that ain't no better than Christianity, by the way. Niggas is hypocrites. Right? They trying to, the fact is I'm on his ass is because he trying to point the finger at everybody else. But I'm saying, nigga, you just as full of belief as everybody else. Nigga, to believe God, a theological belief, is somehow literal light that you can see.
Right.
Nigga is idiotic. One, oxymoronic. Two, it can't be proven scientifically or theologically, because the theologians ain't saying it. So where you even get that from? Show me somebody that backed that.
Crazy, yo. Hey, Cosma. Hey, type in is God light and see what it say.
Watch this. Is God light? Watch this. The Bible especially states God is light and there's no darkness in him. This isn't meant, listen, this isn't meant to be literal.
Wow. Boom, 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 boom.
Headshot. This isn't meant to be a literal physical description, but a metaphor, a belief about, a thing that I'm symbolically applying to something.
No, that makes sense.
This isn't meant to be in the Bible, nigga. You right there, you dead. As soon as you brought the Bible up, you died. Because I'm going to go up in it. And then, mind you, this ain't God saying he is light. This is Jesus saying God is light, comparing God to light. And in him is no darkness, right? But God was literally in the darkness. So the darkness had to be in God in the beginning before he made light. So this is not a literal application or description of quote unquote the creator, God. This is a metaphor, a theological belief.
That makes sense.
It isn't a physical description, but a metaphor for God's absolute holiness, purity, and goodness. It means God is the source of all truth, life, goodness. Also light. He's the source of light. Right?
Light itself. Right. That makes perfect sense.
The source of it. He's not it. Therefore, to walk in the light of God is to live in the truth of righteousness and holiness. Right? But it is a metaphor.
That's beautiful.
A theological metaphor for holiness and purity.
Right. But to walk in the light is what? What does it say? To walk in the light is.
But watch this. Watch this. Is God literally light? Is God literally light?
Same thing as you said.
Watch this. This is bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad for these cats. They got nothing coming, man. Silly shit. They're gonna get a lesson though. They're gonna raise up a little taste, hopefully. Hey, does Oranothan, the book of Oranothan, does Oranothan mean light? Or is that, what does that mean?
Oranothan, Oranothan means the light of the throne, right?
Okay.
Or basically, Oranothan are the walking orders of God. It's his modus operandi for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. Okay. I knew it had something to do with light. I knew it was the actual walking order too. I heard you say that before.
This what they gonna have to deal with. Real evidence. Real evidence. This is what they gonna have to deal with right here, y'all.
Real light. Yeah.
Real life.
No,
right?
I said real light.
Yeah, real light. The problem is you trying to apply that to the creator. I get it if you were saying metaphorically, symbolically, I get that. I wouldn't even be arguing. But now you got to prove that the creator, sun, moon, and star light existed before the sun. In science, a theory is a well-substantiated explanation of some aspect of the natural world that can be repeatedly tested and verified. The goal is to create explanations that can be falsified, that is, shown to be false by evidence. If an explanation cannot be tested or falsified, it cannot be considered a scientific theory like God is light. It can't be tested.
Right. It's too foolish.
Right. It can't be falsified. So it can't be proved either. Since theological claims often involve supernatural entities or events that are not part of the natural world, they cannot be tested using empirical evidence. Therefore, science cannot provide evidence for or against their existence. To try to prove a theological belief with science would be like using a ruler to measure the flavor of a cake. It's the wrong tool for the job. Dead man there. Dead man there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Anything you want to say to the people, man, go ahead and tell them where your channel at so they can tap in.
Oh yeah, bless up. Y'all know it's your little brother Prince Judavon, man. Y'all can come over to Prince Judavon at on YouTube and just follow your little brother, man. But tap in with the Creative Gang, tap in with all the 4 horsemen of the show. Cosmon, Cal, like, share, subscribe. Selah Shalom TV, Malachi Maccabee over at Humility ST, man. All of us, man, we trying to rock and just knock these false guys about the edge so we can keep rising to our light, man. That's all it is. They are condemn themselves. Right. Man. We just the cleanup crew down here.
Oh man, love, life, balance to my youngster, the young gunner, huh?
Yeah, man. All praise to the everywhere present great spirit.
Shout out to my young brother, man.
All up, man. I'm gonna let you do your thing, big brother, man. Another, like I said, you already gonna body bag this boy coming up, so you did an excellent job tonight, just bringing out the premise. You know what I'm saying? So bless up, big bro. It's all gonna be good, big bro. I'm excited to see it. Hey,
bro.
Yeah.
And, before you get up out of here, you can do something for me?
Yes, sir.
I just need you to breathe in and let that light in. Because I'm Cosmon, man. Peace to the righteous gods, man.
Yes,
Nirvana and goddesses, man. And we out. Peace.
Shout out to Cosmon Cal. Cosmon Cal, boy. I'm going to tell you something. He is a problem. He is a problem when it comes to these Hebrew Israelites. Y'all better stop playing. He is a problem. Cosmon Cal is a problem. Creator gang.
Yeah, the gang coming. Creator gang coming. Turning up the light and watching boys start running. Let me tell you something. We ain't out here doing nothing. I can tell you scared, boy. Niggas stop fronting. It was all in the plan.
I ain't even gonna lie. This all I got for Naga niggas. Hold on, you gotta take another one, cuz your mouth was running and you was emotional. I'm gonna hit cuz in his gut making boo-boo on himself.
Creative gang is crazy. Boy, y'all better pay attention.
Fight as a single, impenetrable unit. That is the source of our strength.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air.
Just that Japheth, that Chow Mein, that Papa Bull, that Tao Mein, since sunset in the arc of Wayne. My brain moving like Tao Sang, so ass above, it's so below. That up and that down thing, this flow is atmospheric. I call that a ground game. See, water is knowledge, so if I'm teaching, you're learning. So how your God make a sun without vortexing and current? See the pattern is ponic, I'm reaching out for my people. Oh, watch me flow through your speakers, you feel the force of the equals. And when the force hits the equal, I'm taking off like an eagle. Police popped the pastor yesterday for pushing Puerto. My DNA is Moshe. Mix that thing with higher water. My spirit rate is OTN. It's just a higher order. Got more light than Kavita. Rap a lot just like Tila. Went from sinner to saint. Shout out my big homie Sela. Got more torque than a sports car. Got more work than a door star. In the 4 million I make, I'm giving the Dr. Umar. Oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Super 7 in my rites and ceremonies. I'm married to Jehovah, holy matrimony. Confucius say, in the words of Caillou, before you hit the tomb, be a bridegroom. Only got one question for Miss Susan B. On how to last Ahuin is now a Angui. Blame my inspiration, I'm just thinking thoughts. But in the way of God's, we gon' keep it short. Why Jesus wanna kill me, Matthew 10:34. Just a couple questions that I'm needing to know. Oh, watch me flow, it's so potent. Set the vortex in motion. Super 7, I'm floating across the Aegean Ocean. Oh, you a Muslim now, so I guess you making salat. Well, I'm an Israelite, I'ma make him at the Shabbat. Got Moses on the bumper, super slap off in my spaceship photosphere. So I stay lit, peace and light to the faith is so yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling